get them all answered. Hi, Namit.
Hi, Akanksha. Finally, how are you?
Finally, all well, all well. You tell us. You're looking good, and
Thank you so
workout
much.
during the lockdown hasn't stopped at all, is it?
Workout has actually just started properly, with enough space on the terrace at home in Delhi, and so I've got everything that I was missing from Amazon, which got delivered. So I'm fully set now. So I have a good 1 hour session every day in the evening.
Very cool. So you are in Delhi now, is it?
I'm back home, yes, in Delhi
Oh, lovely, lovely. That is how all your lovely pictures with with your mom. I was
with
just
my
telling
mom. Yes,
you
yesterday we
seem to
did
be
that.
quite close to her.
Sorry.
I think you seem to be very close to your family, like
Oh, yes, extremely close to my mom. In fact, she is somebody who I'm in touch with every single day, even with or without lockdown. Doesn't matter, but we are always on the phone. Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Sorry, I'm not reading all your messages, but mwah, 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 to all of you.
There are a lot of questions that are lined up for you from us, as well as from all your fans, especially your female fan following. Huge, man. We've been
Good to
like,
go. Good to go.
yeah.
Thanks. I'm
So
ready
anyway,
for it. Yes.
welcome to Filmfare Middle East Insta Live, the formal welcome that
Thank you.
is.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you tell us, So how's it going with you, I was just telling them that you have actually completed your business administration, the
Yeah.
bachelor's degree from Kensington.
No, it's Kingston University. That's in London as well.
Okay,
Kingston,
okay.
yeah. So I was
Right.
there for a year to complete that degree and basically specialize in marketing and branding and buyer behavior type of subjects. And yeah, I got into advertising after that back in
Okay.
Delhi.
And how did this, from the entire, doing your business administration to now, like how
The
suddenly
switch.
the switch,
Well,
the big switch?
it was, I think it happened gradually, and I think there was a smooth transition. So after I finished my graduation, I came back to Delhi, got into advertising for good 2.5, 3 years. And while I was in the corporate world, getting the corporate experience, I also was modeling on the side, which kind of took off uh, pretty well. And फिर ये situation आ गई थी कि I was getting paid more than I was making in the entire month, working really hard at the office. And then obviously there was a crossroad where I got this opportunity, which led me to quit my job and move to Bombay. And yeah, it was smooth sailing ever since.
Lovely. And then, a lot of actors from television are now exploring web. You
Correct.
went the other way. You started with Vikram Bhatt's Twisted.
हाँ अब ये opportunity, I mean, the sequence of things and events, sometimes you're not in control of. So for me, that was the case. I mean, I would have done a film. I would have done anything that would have been given to me. But yeah, I started with Twisted and then got opportunities on television, and now I feel it's an open stage. I mean, I want to like be really careful before I choose my next project because all the choices eventually make up your career. And yeah,
So a lot of your fans are saying you should be in Bollywood. So are you open to that? Would you be?
of course, of course. I mean, see, I guess as an actor, whether you're doing web, whether you're doing TV, or whether you're doing films, your job is to act. It's just the medium changes. So in my head, primarily what changes is the amount of money spent by the producers and everything else. So वो scale change hai. I mean, it's a difference in scale, but of course I would love to be a part of a good film and work with good people. I mean, there's no specific uh, desire like that ke bhi hai, but yeah, I mean, gradually. I mean, I don't want to rush into anything or like pick up something and then regret it later. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. But do you have already a kind of a wish list of filmmakers that you would want to like immediately work with? Top three on your list.
Uh, I mean, Farhan Akhtar is somebody I want to actually, I mean, collaborate with him in some way because whatever he does is always usually in the same space, and his sister, of course. वो भी एकदम वो there's this connect that I feel Zoya uh, with her films and the kind of filmmaking she does. So I feel those guys would probably be on the top of my list for now. But yeah,
Okay. Lovely. So a lot of fans again, I can't, they're sending in so many messages for you. They still call you Dr. Sid or
they do.
yeah.
And
So
in the Middle Eastern fans had in between started calling me Dr. Saeed, and I found that really funny. Every time I would get messages, but I think वहाँ पे सिद्ध नहीं होता है, यहाँ पे सईद होता है, तो it was
right.
funny.
But that's anyway, whether from Middle East or whatever the name, the love is the same for you. So, which
Absolutely,
is
absolutely. And I'm
fantastic.
overwhelmed by it every time I see them support me. Like even today, I mean, for them to come on the right time and be there and asking questions and full motivated and excited to see me. So it just really encourages you, and it's a really good feeling to have that kind of support.
Lovely, lovely. So tell us, we know how we have seen you on screen, very versatile role from Twisted to Dr. Sid
Yep.
and the others as well. So how are you in real, as a real person, We know that you love traveling.
Yes.
That is
Yes.
a huge
Um,
part of your lifestyle, but
so I mean, what you see on screen is, I think, somewhere a major part of who you are. Especially, I think, once you're starting your career and because people cast you majorly based on how you look and how that look fits into the character. And of
yes,
course, thoda skills bhi dekhte hain. I mean, it's not that there's no skill required, but your skills get better with time. And for me, I think what the characters that I've played on screen already, they, I mean, like for example, Siddhant Sinha and Siddhant Mathur, both of them had a lot that I could connect with uh, as a person. Like there were not a lot, but there were few things which were bang on. Like I was like, this happens to me. Like I am emotionally sometimes emotionally blocked. I don't talk about my feelings, but I have feelings. I have a lot of feelings. So
okay,
Siddhant Sinha had a similar zone where he could not express it. There was this unsaid thing, and he hadn't claimed his love. There are these things that you pick from your life experience, and you try to connect, especially when you're doing the script reading and preparing for the scene. And बहुत सारी चीजें जो automatically आ जाती हैं. I mean, so because especially on TV, because you're shooting day in and day out,
of course.
you don't have the liberty to spend excessive amount of time on every scene. So sometimes things are quick, and sometimes you will see certain glimpses of Namit Khanna in the character. I mean, that's I mean, reality. It's not great, but yeah, I mean, and then you learn. I mean, then you pick from it, and then like, oh yeah, ye to out of character ho gaya. But at the same time, sometimes it even works. It works more for the character. And अभी ये सारा मेरे limited experience से बता रहा हूँ. So I mean, there's a long way to go, but but
Yes,
yeah,
of course. But tell us, between the two co-stars that you had, both of them very pretty actresses, Nia
I had
Sharma
three.
and Sur. Yes, yes. Also, yes, from your Pyar, the
हाँ ये
first
प्यार
and
नहीं था
right
क्या है?
to Kya Hai. Right. So, who's
पलक
your
जैन,
favorite
yeah.
of Palak Jain? Yes, of the three, who is your
Uh,
favorite?
it's a tough question, but I would say I think uh, because I was completely fresh off the boat when I was
Mhm.
shooting for Twisted, and Nia was extremely accommodating, that word, because उसने मुझे she never let me feel even for a moment that she's such a big name already and so much of experience under her belt. And yeah, I think वो था. And also we had a lot of steamy scenes, and I mean that kind of a rapport that we had to share, and it really kind of felt uh, I mean it was easy. I mean, so I think that way I have more fondness towards her, and then others have their negatives.
Okay. Talking about Twisted, how twisted are you? Like,
How twisted am I? You need to elaborate that because that can mean a lot of things.
Yes, and I'm leaving it open to imagination for no, okay,
How
okay, let
twisted
me
am I?
just yeah. Or you
Well,
want me to streamline
I,
that?
no, no. If you want a simple, straight answer, मैं बहुत ही सीधा साधा लड़का हूँ, and I do. But that's it. That's true about me. I am very straightforward when it comes to um, meeting people and being who I am and being honest about things and sincere. But at the same time, you obviously learn with life experience, and everybody has experience. So I've also had, and then that has made me a little more cautious about how twisted people can actually be, in the head. And sometimes I won't say imbibe it, but you pick up certain things and sometimes apply it in your life. But generally, I'm pretty
Oh,
straightforward.
okay. Also, what is
Yeah.
is there something, you've been in lockdown for such a long time. So is there something that you kind of discovered or found out about yourself? You know, probably picked up a new hobby or,
Well,
something.
yeah, I mean, apart from the Spanish that I've been doing on an app on my phone,
Uh,
which is going pretty well. Something which I mean, I think we all have heard at some point and you know have resonated with it. The fact that we all have unlimited potential.
mm-hmm. Okay. Are we? Yes, I think there seems to be a connectivity. Hello, welcome back. Are we
Can you hear me?
audible, visible? Yes.
Okay. I thought, yeah, 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 yeah.
And
So I was saying, where was I?
everyone's got a lot of potential.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Correct. So everybody has, excessive amount of potential to do anything they want, anything
This
they
is so.
desire. ये हमने बहुत बार सुना है. And the only thing that kind of restricts us or
Okay, there seems to be a network issue, Namit, if you can hear us. Or,
our own mind. And during lockdown, I realized,
yeah. You're back? Okay. Are we audible, guys? Are we visible? नजर लग गई इंटरनेट को. No, no, we can't hear you. Okay, there seems to be some connectivity issue. Can you hear us? Okay, we'll be fixing that up soon. No, I can't. We can't hear you. No. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys. So I yes, taken that very clear and
okay,
yeah.
okay, good. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me. So yeah, I mean, I was just saying that lockdown basically made me realize that there's nothing we can't do. So for me, cooking and cooking good food was something that yeah, मेरे को मजा नहीं आता. Or maybe I'll do it when I need to. So in the lockdown, I had to do everything, and I
Right.
realized I can actually do it pretty well, and take care of myself completely.
Wow, that's fantastic. So yeah, cooking, but anyway, cooking is a life skill. So and cooking
Definitely,
is
yeah, yeah.
uh, so. Is there someone special in your life that you would want to cook for, or what's
At the moment, तो नहीं है, but for my family members are special enough. I mean, I've been making some vegan ice cream and I've been which I was having during the lockdown a lot, and it's really really nice. In fact, I am my biggest fan of that ice cream now. But yeah, so I've been making it at home, and they all are impressed.
We would love to see you share a video of that with us sometime soon, probably on our YouTube channel. So all the fans out there. And I did hear
Sure,
a very loud cheer go up when you said that you're single.
I did. Yeah, but I think everybody knows that. I don't know why. Because the last entire year went towards Sanjeevani, and, and there was no scope to meet, and then the lockdown happened. So,
Okay.
no, I'm
Okay.
not a vegan.
No, you're not
Sorry,
a vegan. Okay. All right. On that note, Mrinal wanted to know, like, so if you're single, so what would be the one way to get your attention?
one way to get my attention.
Uh-huh.
I think if a few years ago, I would have definitely said food, good food, but अब तो मैं भी बना लेता हूँ. So I would say somebody who I like you. There's an instant connect. You don't have to do much. You just connect, and it just keeps going forward. So yeah, I mean, be yourself, people. If you want to connect, don't try too much.
Okay. And Ralin wanted to know, have you ever been on a blind date? In fact, there are a lot of questions regarding your dating. So,
Blind date. To be honest, I've actually organized a blind dating event, but participated in it. So no. But when I was advertising, we were doing that for one of the clients, and yeah, I mean, behind the scene, बहुत कुछ किया था, but never participated in it.
but would you be open to the idea of going on a blind date or Tinder or, one of these things?
Uh, I don't think blind date would be something I'd want to do. I mean, yeah, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't go on a blind date. But yeah, I mean, one of those, yeah, maybe. I mean, there's no harm, but at the same time, again, वो connection होता है, and it's very like it's hard to find it, and I don't know if I can really find it on an app.
Okay, okay. So, fine. So, what is the craziest fan moment that you had, or, do you recall anything where, uh, that was like
I
embarrassing?
actually something does come to my mind. So there was a time. I mean, I'm assuming she was a fan, but she was could be just an admirer or just she was probably just checking me out. So I was driving, and she was driving next to me in her car, and I looked, and then she looked, and I'm still driving. I look ahead, and suddenly next thing I see is she go bangs her car.
Okay,
So, and then obviously when I looked at her, she was extremely embarrassed because she was looking at me and the car went ahead and banged the car in front of her. So it was kind of funny. But yeah.
okay.
But fan moment, it was, yeah, I mean, it was just funny. That's what came to my mind when you asked me that.
Right. And guys, there's a lesson out there which Namit will tell us that, when you're driving, please keep your eyes on the road and the
Yes,
wheel.
exactly. Absolutely. That's exactly what I wanted to send out there, कि आगे ध्यान रखो गाड़ी चलाते वक्त गाड़ी रोक के आना है तो it's a different matter. Then I'll
Then Namit will
cater to you.
go. Okay. And also, what is, have you like come across a fan who's been, like who's kind of made a pass at you, or, what's the probably the cheesiest line that you've heard?
You know, I'll tell you honestly, somehow, I mean, I've got so much love from all the fans, but it has primarily been on uh, internet. I mean, through the social media and physically, I haven't had the opportunity to really be outside, too much to actually meet fans in person, or never had a meet and greet, which I also thought I would at some point. But opportunity in Emily because the whole year, last year I was shooting and busy with the job, and then the lockdown, and so
What
it
just
it
happened?
never really happened like much. But if it
Right.
does, I'll definitely write to you.
Yes, we'd love to hear that. In fact, Insta, like how they have seasons now. We can always have a season two with a special Insta
Oh,
live with you. We'd
oh,
love to.
I'm happy to do it anytime.
Okay. So also, Namit, is there a particular kind of a genre that you are keen on exploring? Because like you said, Bollywood is on the card. There is web
I
series.
I'm interested. I mean, I like dramas. Like uh, real life situations, real characters. Real uh, layered. Things that we all have, and I want to explore that, and also comedy. So comedy drama kind of zone.
Oh, okay, okay. That sounds good.
Yeah. I mean,
And yeah,
no, I mean it has to be deep, but yet there should be humor in it. Uh,
okay.
yeah.
Right. That sounds interesting. And what about, like right now, given again, there's so many web series. Uh, is there any web series that, you wish, or any show rather, that you have
Hmm.
seen and you wish that you would have loved to be a part of?
Yeah, what should नाम मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा the Zoya Akhtar wala on Netflix, the second season which was about to be made with
Made in,
what was Made in Heaven, correct? Made in Heaven. I mean, I could have been part of that. I mean, it definitely felt like that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean that और क्या है और मुझे आएगा दिमाग में so I'll tell you because I haven't really been watching too many web series lately. Somehow I don't know. I've just been busy with other things.
okay. And what about, do you have like a celebrity crush in the sense, like, is there anyone on your, dream list that I want to work with her at some point? Any actress you would want to enhance on screen?
I would say, I mean, I'd said Alia before, but I think Alia or Deepika, any of them. I mean, in terms of, yeah, I mean, definitely would want to work with them and create some magic.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're great talent. I mean, they're great at their work and they're skilled and they're hardworking and you want to be around those people who you can do.
Okay. Okay. And Namit, is there any kind of, like a rumor that you've heard about yourself that you wish was true?
Wish was true. Ah, in fact, it was, yeah, it was in the paper or some article online, not even paper, but yeah, it was an online article. While I was doing Sanjeevani, it said that I've signed a three-film contract with Karan Johar, and I'm going to quit Sanjeevani, and the producers are pissed off. so, so I was like, I don't know how to react. I was like, यार ये, I hope कहीं कहीं सच तो नहीं है. मैं भी check करता हूँ जाके. Let me like figure this out.
Okay. So that is nice over there, And is there any kind of a rumor that was so crazy that you wished it couldn't have been true in your wildest dreams?
I mean, there was a rumor about me being married, but it is a possibility. I mean, I'm not. I am definitely marriageable aged. So, but yeah, शादी नहीं हुई है मेरी.
Okay. Yes. Again, I can almost hear all your female fans, going like that. Okay. Which was the last movie that you saw which had like a impact on you in some way?
Last movie I saw. Uh, it's been a while. I mean, I started watching this Michael Jordan documentary on Netflix last night, and I just was blown away, and I just couldn't stop watching it. But मेरे को movie, I don't know, somehow I've just watched like uh, it's not coming to me right now because I've not really spent too much time watching stuff on Netflix or this. Um, I remember watching Panchayat, which was a show, a series, और film मेरे को याद नहीं आ रही. हाँ, I don't want to say this, but I did actually. That was the last film I watched, um, Chichore. Uh, but um, but yeah, I mean beyond that, no. We can move on to the next question. But if it comes
Okay.
to me, I'll tell you.
Yes, we will come back to your question again. And also, talking about yourself, is there anything about yourself that you wish you could change in terms of your habit or some,
Something I could change about myself.
that you want to? Yes.
Huh. Uh, Maybe the fact that sometimes I mean, when I'm focused on something, I put my entire energy into it, and I, spend hours and hours. But once it's done, and sometimes even halfway, I tend to get complacent and uh, yeah, take it easy. I don't know. It's just probably because I can, and
Mhm.
those things are personal things that I'm talking about. But yeah, I would like to start something and finish it always, not not like keep it for later types. So that's something I can definitely work and better.
Lovely. Okay, so we have like a quick, questions. Like you choose between two options that we'll
Okay,
give you.
done.
Okay. So, camping or partying?
Camping any day.
Okay. Dogs or cats?
Dogs,
Bikes or cars?
cars.
Scuba diving or skydiving?
I haven't done both, but मुझे दोनों करने हैं. So I don't know what to leave out. Uh, I want to do both. Like I really want to do both.
Okay. So, no, probably which one will you go for first, Maybe,
Skydiving,
oh,
because yeah, yeah.
so you do
I
seem
mean,
to have, besides that traveling, you do seem to enjoy having a adventurous peak kind of a thing.
absolutely. I mean, that's something that I thrive on. In fact, I really look forward to my travels and to like taking pictures and getting out from the city I'm at. Uh, I mean, like everybody has their thing ना तो मेरे लिए वही है कि मैं अगर काम भी कर रहा हूँ I'll give my all. I won't do anything else. Thinking that yeah, I'm going to plan this trip after this, so now I have this to look forward to, So that really kind of, and then when I go, it's another world. Like then I'm happy. I mean, it's just so nice to explore
Okay.
new things and new places.
And do you have any preferences when it comes to destinations or do you have a like long list तो होगा आपके पास लेकिन
Long list है. Preference in the sense, so it depends, totally depends on my mood, where I'm at that point, the amount of money I want to spend, um, and yeah, beach or mountains or both, So it just totally depends on that point in my life because end of the day, fortunately, I have the power to actually go and choose, and
right,
so it's totally up to me, unless, of course, I'm going for work, then I would extend my trip and be in that area wherever they're taking me. But अगर
right.
खुद जाना है तो फिर तो I mean it's really about convenience, saving money and timing and reachability. So so yeah,
Okay, now coming back to our the choices wala questions. So घर
yeah,
का खाना or restaurant food
घर का
or your
खाना.
we should add that also or your own cooked food.
No, no, no. My cooked food is number three. घर का खाना is good.
So, home theater or movies in a hall, like a theater hall.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a nice home theater. I mean, like a proper one, like not a big TV with a home theater system, but like a proper screen with the
Oh,
recliners.
okay.
Yeah,
Also, okay, this you already kind of answered, but I'll just ask you anyway. So dating on Tinder or flirting at social use?
definitely. Physical contact is important. So yeah,
Okay. So trekking and on a date, okay, on a date, we're asking
Yeah.
specifically, would it be trekking and hiking, or would you prefer long drives and music?
I mean, I don't know. I know a lot of people who like the whole romantic thing in long drives, but I can never hack that, because Bombay mein but unless you're going late at night, and usually I'm tired at night to like drive, and I find it like kind of annoying because traffic mein jao, long drive, matlab, I don't know. For me, just commuting is like for necessity. It's not fun unless you're on a beautiful highway with beautiful scenery, and वो अलग बात है. But
Mhm.
I would definitely stick to the first one, hiking, because you're outdoors and it's beautiful.
Okay. Then, have you been to Dubai?
Yeah,
So, can you share some memory or some anecdote over here? I mean, our Middle East viewers would love to,
I would.
know
I've
about.
been there quite a few times. I mean, I was there. In fact, just before I started Sanjeevani, I was there last Feb, I think, in 2019. But yeah, I mean, I've been there for work. I've been there with my parents. Yeah, I've been there for work like 3, 4 times. I've gone and shot in different places. One time I remember I'd gone for a Manish Malhotra show. And so, of course, he takes his entire team and everything. So we were at the Oberoi, and I think uh, he has this. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people have it in Dubai and in Middle East, but of course he had like way too many fancy ass connections and friends who decided to take us out and show us a good time. So I have good memories of that. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know if I should share details, but yeah, मजे बहुत आए थे. And it's a day's job, and then you're free to do, and then I end up. I didn't actually extend my trip in Dubai, but usually I do. So yeah. Then I've been to Muscat. I've been to uh, Muscat, and then one other place, yeah, uh, याद नहीं आ रहा. But for weddings,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So,
But I don't know if the fans over there find that exciting. I just visited.
no, I'm sure they do, because it is a beautiful place, and travel, or when you're going out in a way which is it always is exciting. Also,
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah. I love the shopping. I love the desert safari. I love the belly dancing and the food and
the
everything. I
food.
mean, it's different. I mean, roads and all, taxi, everything. It's a little more fancier than what we have in India. So yeah,
Okay. Okay, talking about your adventure streak, what is the most adventurous thing that you have done or tried?
I have done quite a few adventurous things. I mean, from climbing mountain tops in the middle of the night to jumping into the sea early in the morning with fishermen fishing boats to just going to the Amazon forest and staying there uh, with the shamans for 12 days. Yeah, I mean, there's quite a few. And it all started when I was young. I mean, of course, my parents would take me out. We would travel when I was younger with them. But school may, I had the opportunity to go for a few treks. And I
Okay.
think that kind of instigated the whole desire to be outdoors and be in nature, because staying in tents and doing trekking and doing rappelling and mountain climbing and river crossing and so on and so forth, it just stayed with me, and then I wanted more of it. And yeah.
Wow, but I mean, sounds so exciting. You just telling us is like kind of inspiring me. When will the lockdown get over? And we all want to get out traveling. Of course, we'll have to take a lot of precautions and uh,
Yeah, yeah.
take it as safe and slowly as possible. But yeah, you tell us what about what's happening on the professional front post lockdown? Any uh, projects
So
lined up?
I mean, I have been talking to for a couple of projects, and I mean, I've sent some tests, but at the same time, I mean, like I said earlier, I don't want to rush into anything. I want to just take it easy because, I mean, the situation with the virus is also there, and then for me, technically, I just completed Sanjeevani, and then everything shut because of the lockdown. So I haven't really moved forward, and the industry hasn't moved forward for the new projects and people to start approaching me and figuring out what I need to do. So having said that, I don't want to rush into anything because I also know that television it is extremely tedious and it's very I mean you have to really work hard. So उसकी वजह से I want to be sure before I take up the next job.
Okay. Also, Namit, one question, tell us something about yourself which people don't know about.
अब बहुत कम चीजें बची है because I'm like an open book. I talk too much. In fact, I just keep going on and on. So what do people don't know still? Uh, there is uh, I don't know if I should say it, but I I I have this really bad habit which I want people to not uh, do, and for me to also get over, which I've somewhat gotten over, but have really struggled with it for many years, is that I tend to bite. Uh,
Okay.
I've told you something not everybody knows.
No, it's not that big a war. वो तो
Yeah,
मतलब
but फिर भी it's not a good habit,
yeah,
but it's something not everybody knows, and you don't want to like
now we know.
uh, tell people. Yeah, you know what?
I
Enjoy. Yeah, I like it.
Okay. Also, so there's a fan Kashish who has said, like since you are learning Spanish, there's a Minion song that she's talking about.
Minion song.
Yes.
I have not heard. Sorry, I don't know
Okay.
any.
Okay. Sorry, Kashish. Sorry. Can't
Yeah,
not too well versed with that. But is there any other song that you can sing for us for your fans here?
song, sing. अरे
Yeah.
सिंग तो मेरे स्किल सेट में है ही नहीं मैंने तो कभी बोला ही नहीं मैं गाना गाता हूँ I can play the
Any.
guitar if I had it with me right now
Oh, love.
but unfortunately I don't have it. I left it back in Bombay, both my
Do like
guitars.
2 lines. Anything.
क्या गाना गाऊं मैं? Okay.
अच्छा ये सोचो अगर आपकी लाइफ
Why?
थीम सॉन्ग होता तो कौन सा गाना आप चाहते? Maybe on something like that.
Wait a minute. एक तो I'm wearing these earphones, so they're like completely noise cancelling. So I can't even. I'll be singing like in the worst pitch and the worst key, and you guys will have to be like, "बस करो यार." Uh,
नहीं, कोई बात नहीं. We are ready to take that chance.
but do you actually make everybody sing, or you're making me sing? Why? I'm not singer.
Quite a few of them, yes. Not everyone, but a lot of them, yes.
Okay. यार एक तो मेरे को कुछ. All right, let's do this. I don't even remember the lyrics, but I'm just gonna go for it. Wise men say, fool. No, you. Okay, no. We'd have to remember.
Only fools rush in.
Fools rush.
Yeah, wise men say only fools rush in.
Fools rush, but I can't help falling in love with you. Okay, bus, khatam.
Hey, no, that was nice. That was really nice.
Right.
Up, ऐसी.
Tell my
No, that
music
was really.
teacher.
Next time it'll be with the guitar, guys. So
Yeah.
we'll have you sing and
Next time I'll
play
do
your guitar.
karaoke. Then I can sing.
Oh, lovely, lovely.
And then I can tweak it later on to make it sound even better.
Uh, okay, but Namit, thank you so much, yeah, for joining us on our Filmfare Middle East Insta Live. It was lovely
Thank you.
chatting with you.
It was
And
really fun. Thank you so much.
yes, and hopefully, we will do a lot more interviews with you, YouTube, and on our,
Sure.
Facebook and all. We'd love to kind of, there's so many talents. एक तो आपका cooking देखना है, वो vegan ice cream आप recipe
Oh,
share
that I want to share it with the world. It is so good. And I've kind of hacked many different flavors also.
lovely. And now we know one more thing. We'll watch out for your guitar as well.
Done, done. And also, guys, please remember, remember कह रहा हूँ, मैं तो बताने वाला हूँ. So there's something exciting coming up in a week, which is the website for everybody, which we've been working on through the lockdown. So we will talk more about it, but yeah, just stay tuned and look
Oh, well,
out.
congratulations for that, Namit.
Thank
That
you,
is
thank you.
exciting. So that this is going to
Yeah,
be your website and it will be
it's going to
launched.
be my website. Yeah.
Wow.
It's going to be everything to do with me, from my photography to my modeling to my TV shows to upcoming projects to, you know, chatting with people and I mean everything about Namit Khanna.
Oh, so this is like,
Articles,
guys.
blogs, everything. Yeah,
So guys, this is like going to be like a really like a real treat for all you fans out there. So do
absolutely.
check it out. And Namit, is there any other message you'd like to share for our viewers?
As always, muchos gracias. Thank you very, very, very much for coming and listening to me and Akanksha and our conversation. So please keep coming back and please showing your love. Keep showing your love like you always do. And I love you all. Thank you so much. And please be safe and regards to everyone and everybody's family.
Lovely, lovely. So thank you so much again, Namit, and it was a pleasure talking to you. And wish you all the best for all your wishes and dreams to come true very soon. And
Thank you. Thank
hopefully,
you so much.
very soon on Bollywood screen as well. And
Yes.
so keep rocking always, and see you sometime soon. Take
See you
care.
soon, Akanksha. Thank you so much. Please take care. And
Thank you.
yeah.
Thanks.